What's up?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abubakar and I'm a student of Rehan. And today's my topic is the evolution of poet command.
Wa alaikum assalam. It's great to see you back. The revolution of world calling, that sounds like a massive topic. Where do you want to start with it?
What does mean?
I'm ready. What's the first thing on your mind for the revolution of world calling?
What does means?
I'm a little confused. Who is she in this scenario? Give me a bit more
S
context so I can
S
help you
triple
figure out
H
what she.
S triple H
I'm still a bit lost. Are
means.
you talking? Let me check that. I couldn't find anything specific for S, Greek bad edges, but I did find a couple different things. There's an S grip, which is a grappling technique for a strong hold, and grip bad, which is actually a brand of weightlifting gloves. Do either of those sound like what you're looking for?
Okay, my next question is when do people say
Usually when they're trying to get someone to be quiet, obviously, but it can be anything from a gentle nudge in a library to a very stern warning if someone is talking during a movie. Does that fit into your project on calling and communication?
okay, my next question is why do people use instead of words?
I'm not quite following you there. What do you mean by in a state of words? Are you talking about how people express themselves when they're overwhelmed
Why
or
why
something
do
else entirely?
why do people use S triple H in the street of words?
Okay. I'm still having a bit of a hard time catching that. Could you try explaining it in a different way? I want to make sure I'm actually answering what you're asking.
My question is why do people use
I'm listening.
S triple H instead of words?
I'm really sorry, but I'm still not catching that phrase. Spipoletti isn't ringing a bell for me. Could you try spelling it out or tell me where you heard it? Hey there.
My question is why do people use SHHH instead of words?
It's kind of an interesting way to put it, a state of words. I think people use sh because it's a universal sound. It mimics the actual act of blocking air, which is what you're doing when you're trying to stop noise. It's a way to communicate a need for silence without actually having to use a full sentence, which would just create more noise. Do you think it's more of a helpful reminder? Or does it feel a bit bossy when someone does it to you?
Okay, my next question is sh the same in every country?
Let me check on that. Turns out it's not. I'll even have the use different sounds, like in some parts of Spain where they might say chist, or in Brazil where it's more of a sliding sound. It's wild that something so basic can actually vary by region. Do you have a similar sound in your own language?
Okay, my next question is who usually say to children?
I'm listening. I'm all ears. What are you hearing? You got it. I'm ready whenever you are. Well,
SHHH।
You were asking who?
अरे यार चुप से सुनो तो तुम. Who usually say
I'm definitely curious.
SHH H to children.
Um, I think it usually comes down to who's in charge of the room. Parents and teachers are
People say shh.
Mhm. I'm with you on.
Where do we often
Why do you think it's a good
hear
idea?
people say shh?
I'm still trying to follow you there. Are you saying that in orphanages people use more often or something else? I want to make sure I'm actually getting what you mean.
My next question is, what is important to stay quiet in a library?
It's all about respect and focus. Libraries are one of the few places left where people go specifically to get away from the noise. If everyone was talking, it would be impossible for someone to really dive into a book or study for a big test. It's kind of like a shared agreement that we're all protecting each other's concentration. Do you find it easy to stay quiet in places like that, or do you get the itch to chat?
Okay, my next question is, where do we often hear people say shh?
I'm guessing you mean where do you often hear people stay quiet? Besides libraries, you've got places like cinemas, museums, or even in a waiting room at a doctor's office. It's usually anywhere where the mood is a bit more serious or where people are trying to focus on one thing. Are you thinking of any other spots?
Okay, my next question is,
I'm ready. What's on your mind?
how do you feel when someone say shh to you?
Since I don't have feelings, it doesn't get under my skin the way it might for you. But I've heard it can feel pretty dismissive, like the other person is just shutting you down. How does it feel to you? Does it feel like they're helpful or just bossy?
Okay, my next question is, can saying
I'm
shh
all ears.
be polite?
I think it's all in the delivery. If you say it with a little smile or a soft tone, it can be a gentle reminder. But if it's sharp or loud, it definitely feels more like a command than a request. It's that classic case where the words don't matter as much as the vibe behind them. Do you think there's a way to ask for silence that's always polite?
Okay, my next question is,
I'm
can
ready.
saying shh sometimes sound rude?
I think you're asking if certain groups of people are more likely to use than others.
Yes.
I'd say people in leadership roles definitely do it more, like I mentioned, with teachers and parents. Anyone who's responsible for managing a crowd tends to lean on it. But you also see it with people who are just naturally more assertive or maybe a bit more impatient when they're trying to hear something important. Do you notice certain people in your life using it more than others?